Hey my beautiful Aquariuses, hope you guys are well. We're going to do a nice quick read for you, my loves. So yeah, don't forget to give the video a like if you like the vibe, and if the readings resonate for you, don't forget to subscribe, loves. Okay, so let's get into your message. Angels, divine, spirit guides, messages for my lovely Aquariuses, please. Okay, so we have blessed building blocks, baby steps, come to the edge, thinker, happy, and loosen your grip. Okay, nice. So we've got blessed here. Okay, so this is talking about something that you could be taking some sort of baby steps here, following your intuition, even if it doesn't fully make sense to you yet. It's like this is your advice here: follow your intuition before it makes sense. And I feel like you guys are doing that because you may have come to a place where you feel like there was some sort of obstacle, some sort of building blocks, but I feel like you managed to find a way to get over it here. Like you got on top of the building blocks, and by getting on top of the building blocks you were able to climb up here. And it's like you were taking baby steps, but you are taking steps, and because of this you're about to move towards a blessing here. Okay, so it is kind of saying that, you know, you are going to be taking some sort of, it's funny actually because it was in Pisces. This card, if you look in the Pisces thumbnail, is this one, but it's another one here. And we're in Pisces season, and a lot of the times when we're in a season, like you want to check out the message of the sign season. Yeah, because there could be some messages in the sign of the season that's in as well that could resonate for you. But anyways, it's saying that, you know, the more that you keep taking these baby steps forward, you're going to move towards some sort of blessing. But it's also saying here that from the past, look, we've got 2 and we've got 8, and then here we've got 2, 2. So do you know what that means? Okay, with the 2 and the 8 here, this was talking about in the past, you know, there may have been some sort of repetitive cycle that you feel like was happening. Okay, and there could also be something about money that was significant as well. Sometimes I get money when I look at this, and also with the number 8. But anyways, with the number 2, it's kind of like you may have had to be in a place of like balance to kind of get on top of this. So you've already kind of got the first 2, hence why you've been able to get up here. Now to be able to come through this here, there's going to be another 2 that's going to be required. So you're going to drop this 8, that repetitive cycle, and pick up that 2, which is again like harmony, balance. But the 2, 2, which is a number 4, symbolizes security, stability, foundation. Okay, home, all of those foundational elements. Okay, security, stability, those things, that's what's gonna be there for you the more that you are taking action. So I feel like if you've been praying for something or hoping for something here, again, there's a strong energy here of like trust. Okay, so maybe you've been thinking about something for a bit, and we've got come to the edge in reverse. So I feel like you've been thinking I feel like you feel like you're stuck in this one spot and you can't really move to either side or either edge, so you just kind of have to stay in this one spot. So you're like, okay, if I have to stay in this one spot, then I may as well just like sit here and think, right? Because I can't go there, I can't go there, I just have to kind of sit here and wait, right? For some of you guys as well, I'm seeing something as well about when you first got on top of these building blocks. I don't know why this is like making me laugh the way it's like coming up in my mind. But it's almost like when you first got on top of these building blocks, I'm seeing someone like posing, right? And it's almost like you genuinely made, do you know what? This is good. It's like you may have, it's like it's like maybe you had like a personal self like victorious moment, like I conquered that, I got on top of that, I got over that, I got past, like whatever that was. And it's like you may have had that position for a minute, right? And then it's like, you know, you felt that energy, and then you may realize, okay, let me keep going, right? And then it's like, yes, that momentum, that's what's like, you look, as you're posing, you were like, these obstacles can't get me. Because it's like they're, as you're holding this position and you realize how to get over it, so you feel like these things are missing you, doesn't, but maybe you feel like there could be still things trying to come at you, but it's like they're missing you because you're kind of poised, right? But it's almost like you figured out how to do that with that first two, with that balance. So it's like you were poised, you're balanced. Some of these things they couldn't really get to you, right? And then it's like, okay, so let me keep going. And then like the more that you're holding on to that energy and taking that with you, you're going to manifest the other half of it, which is going to bring that foundational energy. Okay, now like I said, if you felt like for a minute you were kind of like, maybe when you were here, it was like you were there and you were like, all right, maybe this didn't appear yet, right? So you were just like, all right, I'm on top of this. Let me just kind of, you know, hold this position. And, you know, maybe once you were even there, that's when you were kind of like thinking, right? But I feel like with this thinking energy, although it feels like, okay, there's not much places you can go, like left or right here, I feel like it's saying what you could actually do in that same space is do this. So you could either do this or this, right? They're, both of them are just sitting down in one spot, okay? So even if you're just on this one spot, it's like you're just both sitting in one space, but what's happening is completely different. The colors and the energy is completely different. This person is attracting blessings upon blessings upon blessings, and even if it's not physically there yet, they are feeling the happiness and the joy of it like it already is, okay? This person is thinking, look, there's the 4 I was talking about before, 4, right? 8, OMG, this is so cool. Wait. We're gonna have to go back to this analogy again. So where was it? 2, 2, right? And we've got 4, 4. Okay, oh, and then we've got 2, 6. This is wild. Spirit, you're really trying to take me on a journey here. I'm trying to make this a short reading. Okay, cool. So like I said, the 2, 2, I mean the 2 and the 8, so you drop the 8, you get the 2, the balance, the other 2, 2, right? And then you want to have the 4, so you have that security, right? Or could have something to do with like attaining something of stability or security, okay? If you feel like you already have one already, it could be something new, but whatever it is, it's like if you, instead of doing this, if you do this like overthinking, what you may actually do is do too much and you may get 4, 4 instead of a 4. And what's the 4, 4? It brings you right back to the 8 again, which is a repetitive cycle, which part of the repetitive cycle could be this overthinking. But it's saying if you overthink, if it's not the overthinking, if you overthink, that may bring you to do whatever, that may bring you to kind of just like go over the edge here, where you feel like, okay, I'm in that repetitive loop again. So it's saying with the 4, 4, if you just kind of take these baby steps, follow your intuition before it makes sense, you know, focus on like things that could just make you feel genuinely very happy here, right? Then you're going to get to the 4 and it's not going to be too much so to where you get the number 8 again, which, you know, is a repetitive cycle. That's why it's saying loosen your grip, because you just want a light touch. You don't want to it's almost like when you're in a car, right? Like you don't want to put your feet all the way down on the gas because it's just too much. But then if you put the foot down and, you know, you kind of have that pace, then you gradually move up. Because remember, this says baby steps. So it's like, if you're trying to take baby steps, but you're taking big steps, it's like, that might be too much for this equation, if that makes sense. So yeah, I feel like it's just saying, you know, loosen your grip, coping mechanisms, density, addiction, let God in. So this is talking about, um, you know, anything that made you feel like things were more dense, like in your body or in your energy or just around you. I'm telling you, the approach with that is to just loosen your grip here. Um, Now we've got with coping mechanisms can mean one or two different things. It could maybe be saying look at your current coping mechanisms, or it could be saying maybe find new coping mechanisms that allow you to loosen your grip. So that could be meditation, that could be um, you know, doing something that makes you feel happy that instantly changes your mood. Like for instance, you could go for a walk, you could play some very like upbeat music, some positive music, you could watch something that you really enjoy that's really funny. You could, you know, eat something that, oh, I see what you're doing, Spirit. I saw something yesterday, actually, it was a show, and there was this guy, he was an addict. Oh my gosh, addictions. Spirit wants me to tell this message. He was an addict, right? And he was an addict, but then he was breaking up with his girlfriend. But he was like, you know, I think she's more of a drug for me than the drug was itself, because he was like pretty much recovering, right? And then obviously he had like a very hard realization, okay, to do with the fact that he thought he was going to spend the rest of his life with this person. And you know, he was in prison, and then, you know, came out, she basically had her own other life, whatever, whatever. And usually his coping mechanism was to, you know, go back on drugs and relapse, right? And, you know, once he realized that, and I think he realized that she sent him back to prison, all of this stuff. But the point is, once he realized that there was no going back, because she'd already kind of, you know, had new life, had new baby, all that type of stuff, he wanted to go back on drugs. So then he was on the way to the bar, or yeah, and then like he called his friend, and luckily he had a really good friend that, like, you know, looked out for him and had love for him, and was like, you know, I'm really going through it. Like, this is, you know, this is really hard for me. Usually I would just, you know, use, and I'm on my way to like the bar right now. So the friend was like, okay, don't worry, I'm gonna pull up, let me know you are. And then so obviously he's pulled up now, and he pulled up in the car park, and the friend gave him an ice cream. And it's funny because I had an ice cream yesterday. This is so crazy. This is crazy. I had no idea this little story was going to be significant at all, but you know, lessons in everyday things, right? But the point is, he was like so grateful for the ice cream, and he was like, oh yeah, like this used to always, like, you know, make me feel good. And then he was like, they had an ice cream and they spoke, and he kind of felt a bit better. And it's like sometimes you just need to find new coping mechanisms. So, you know, maybe it's something that you like to eat, and I don't know, it could be anything, okay? um but it's because sometimes you need something to just shift you, you know. But what is that for you? Kind of again reminds me of the reading of What's the Bullseye, but a little bit different. But it's like, what is it for you that can shift that? Like for me, I love to just like listen to just like music that just really makes me very upbeat. Amongst a few other things, I like to do breathing exercises. Sometimes I like to do stretches. To be honest, there's a variety of different things depending upon the circumstances and the resources and what I'm working with. But I'm aware of different things that I'm like, okay, I can do this, I can do that, and then I know that it will get me back to where I need to be in the most efficient time possible. But obviously, sometimes you just have to be patient with like the natural process of things, because depending on the depth of it and the extremity of it, you know, all of you guys are going to be dealing with different things in different intensities. It may take a bit of a different time period and process, but it's saying just in general, do those things that make you actually feel happy. Okay, like give to yourself things that make you feel happy. And yeah, that's going to help you to go towards what it is that you, this is just going to help you with everything, with your blessings, with taking the new steps, um, you know, moving forward that you are already taking. So let's get some tarot. Okay, give me some tarot for my other video. Aquarius, please. The moon card. So yeah, Pisces energy, Pisces season. Okay, we also just had the moon. Oh, the wheel. So I feel like you guys are moving past like fears and things like that. Okay, I feel like you guys are feeling you know, like you're in front of the wheel, your hands are on the wheel, and you're determined to drive it forward. Okay, yeah, and like I said, you overcame some sort of block or some sort of obstacle, and I feel like if anything, that's only, it's kind of showing up as if anything, it should only really reinforce your confidence for the fact that you overcame something. Reinforce your confidence in this new thing that you did, or whatever that technique was, or whatever that, like, however you came to whatever you came to, you know. It's kind of saying that, you know, that should reinforce, yeah, you were in this energy, King of Cups. So again, it doesn't matter if you're male or female, but you made a choice here to move forward from a place of this is like emotional maturity, this is like self-love, this is like inner peace, this is like, you know, a place of, you know, being a giver here. Okay, so it's like you guys, you may know that you have love to give, and you could also be thinking about, you know, where to move forward and give it to. Okay, Nine of Wands and the High Priestess in reverse. Yeah, if some of you guys, if you're a bit guarded, I feel like it's just because you don't want to make a decision that's not intuitively guided. Okay, or if there's someone else that you feel like is not making an intuitive decision, you could be guarded towards a particular individual. But I feel like you guys are trying to, that's why you're taking baby steps, because I feel like you guys, you don't want to take the wrong steps. You're trying to take baby steps, and I think that's why the divine is guiding you to, because in those baby steps, in the silence of you trying to make the baby step, you're gonna follow your intuition, you're gonna follow your heart, and then indeed you're gonna make the right step, right? So I feel like they're saying they're guiding you this way because, yeah, this is gonna help you basically get the result that you want here without feeling like, you know, if you make too many big steps too quickly, maybe feeling like, oh, did I make the right step? But yeah, it's like literally this is like, for me, this looks like taking like one step at a time. Okay, Six of Cups in the reverse. Okay, something about memories. Some of you guys, there could have been some bad memories here in regards to something here. Or this is someone where there could be some bad memories. Or with the Knight of Wands in the reverse, the Four of Swords in the reverse, the Hanged One in the upright, the Strength card in the reverse. So you've got some sort of insight on something. You're trying to use your strength. There's something that you're in your head about. It's to do with something where you may have felt like there was some sort of a selfish pursuit here. With the Three of Cups, it looks like there could be some sort of like healing. Knight of Swords. Okay, some of you guys, you may have felt like you pursued something and went towards a tower moment, but maybe you felt like you went to a tower moment because maybe you felt like, okay, maybe I pursued something too fast, or pursued something and like poured too much in. And I don't like something about or some of you guys, maybe you feel like you went towards something and like if there was like a fire, okay, because this is like a lot of fire here and then like a tower here on fire, but then it's like you could be trying to, it's like fire extinguisher. So either this is you feel like you went towards something and it's caused a fire, or someone else made a decision and caused a fire. But whatever this is, it's like there's a fire extinguisher already like on this, like it's being put out, like the firefighters or the, like, I don't know. You know, something didn't the fact that the building is still standing, it didn't burn down the building is what we're trying to say. It's almost like having a small little a fire that could, like, you know, if you don't put it out, it could burn down like a building. But then there's like an energy here of, you know, this someone here with the fire extinguisher here putting this out here. Some of you guys as well, this could be an external situation. There could also be something to do with multiple energies here. Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands, Three of Cups. Okay, this Knight of Wands energy. Can we get more on this Knight of Wands in the reverse? What is that about? Temperance in the reverse, Hierophant in the reverse, and Eight of Cups. This was the blockage. This was the obstacle. Something that you poured something into something, but you may have felt like, okay, it could go one or two ways, okay? Or there's three different things. Take what resonates for your storyline, leave the rest, okay? It could be that you feel like someone made a selfish decision, so you had to focus on self-love and walk away because it was an obstacle. Or you could feel like you poured too much love into a situation, someone didn't pour love into something, and you may see that as someone making a selfish decision. And maybe you feel like you got angry about something, and maybe there's something that's going to cause a fire, and then it's like someone else is trying to pour water on this, or pour love back onto the situation to kind of put the fire out. Or it could be something where you feel like someone had a third party situation, and someone trying to go towards like self-love. It could also be something where you feel like maybe you feel like someone was pouring love into a situation, but maybe you feel like you're pouring more into a situation. But behind it, there's an energy of where someone involved something to do with like a selfish choice or a selfish pursuit or something. Or if it's not something that was selfish, it could just be something to do with like maybe like anger, or if it's to do with like romantic relationships, it could be like cheating. Death card in reverse, Seven of Cups, and then Ace of Pentacles. Okay, whatever it is, it's saying unfinished business, Ace of Pentacles, or something about if you were trying to make a choice here about what to invest in. Okay, I feel like you're trying to see what's valuable, or where you're going to have some sort of commitment, or some sort of investment, or some sort of this pentacle, whatever this pentacle represents for you. Could be a relationship, could be commitment, could be money. Okay, but I feel like you could be trying to see where that's coming in. So maybe you could be focused on like unfinished business to do with like okay, I feel like there's a particular person that you're focused on, but then I feel like there's like loads of other people as well in your mind. So there could be like about a good 8 different people here. Because we've got 7, we've got 8, but we've got 7 and we've got another person, and we've got 8 of Cups over here. Oh, and another 7. Wow. Yeah, I feel like there's a good 8 people that you could be thinking about, but then like either one person in particular, or 2 people in particular, okay, or 3 people in particular. I feel like you see value in all of these people, but then there's some element of confusion or like illusion, or Maybe you feel like some of these choices may be deceptive and then some of them may be valuable. Okay, and I think you're just trying to figure out, you know, some of you guys is why you may feel like you extend something and then you, okay, it's coming up here as well. Like if you feel like you didn't receive something, it's kind of coming up as you may have extended your hand, but again, this person, you may feel like they came with an empty cup, but then it's coming up as, you know, you may have not came with a cup. So again, like it might just be something to do with if you're trying to see maybe like why you didn't get like a pentacle or something from somebody. Then it might be something to do with if you're giving like a lot of love to yourself here, but maybe there was something that you went towards someone here. It's like what you, the context of what you came with. Yeah, Ace of Cups in reverse as well. It's like you may have felt like they gave you an empty cup, but they may have also felt like you gave them an empty cup. So I feel like something may have just been kind of like reciprocated. Seven of Wands in the reverse. So I don't know, whatever this is when you're moving forward, maybe this made you feel like it was a disadvantage, or it could be vice versa. Here it could be that, but I feel like whatever this was, I feel like you guys are moving past whatever this obstacle was. Okay, maybe you feel like you weren't able to see eye to eye on something. Yeah, I feel though, if you feel like something is missing emotionally, okay, I feel like it's saying too, because you might be looking for a pentacle, where I feel like it was saying, no, it's like, was it a pentacle? Was it a cup? Ten of Cups in the reverse. Okay, so I feel like you may have wanted some sort of like commitment or investment mixed with like the happily after ever energy, right? But maybe you feel like you can see eye to eye on something, but you have the Pentacles, so someone already committed to something, but maybe you feel like they didn't show it with the cup. So maybe you feel like someone, like you already have some sort of commitment with someone, you already have some sort of like, you know, maybe they, like maybe someone already committed to something, or maybe you already have a relationship with someone, or maybe like if it's like, it could be several different things, okay? Like it could be, if it's a service, maybe someone already paid for something. If it's like a commitment, someone already committed to something. If it's like a relationship, then you already have a relation with this person, okay? But then it's like, so that was there, but then they may have felt like a cup was missing. And that one cup, they felt like there was a cup there though, but then there's another cup that's empty. So the cups could be anything from like understanding to love to compassion to consideration to thoughtfulness to consideration, like stuff like that. Or gesture or apology or giving, some, you know, things that come from the heart, things that are genuine. So that's why some sort of Ten of Cups thing couldn't happen, okay? So you guys, if this is a romantic relationship, this might be why, you know, you could be moving forward from something here, because maybe there was like a relationship, but there wasn't like, you know, that like the understanding, maybe that you can see eye to eye with a partner in regards to like understanding certain things, and like, you know, maybe there was an emotional investment that was lacking. Okay, so some guys, you're trying to move forward and that was just a bit of an obstacle, you felt like it was a bit of a setback, but you're moving forward towards success. But obviously you guys, it could just be something else where, yeah, it's like again, it could be vice versa, but one person feels like they were at a disadvantage because maybe they felt like there was a lot of different things that were like gonna come at them here. So they could have just been a bit guarded, or they could have just been in their head. Maybe they thought worst case scenario. And then 2 10s here. So both of you felt like there's some sort of like ending or something. Okay, someone here as well could have also felt betrayed. And then I feel like on the other side, the other person just felt like there was a lack of like emotional investment and a lack of like happily ever after, and you know, everyone being happy. So yeah, I feel like you guys are trying to focus on your independence. Okay, you're trying. Ooh, 9 of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. Oh, the 5 Pentacles. Okay, so you're going from 5 Pentacles to Ace of Pentacles. I mean, sorry, what? 5 of Pentacles to 9 of Pentacles. Okay, meaning that if you feel like there was something, if you focused on like the loss of something or the lack of something before, I feel like by you releasing that focus or releasing what you're thinking of, you're no longer going to be focused on the loss or the lack of something. Okay, but if you keep focused on it, again, that could be that repetitive cycle where you feel like you stay in this energy where there's like you're waiting for something, or something's not there, or you know, something's missing, that type of energy. But once you just start focusing on like your independence and stuff like that, it's like you just start receiving some sort of value. There's something that's valuable that you can receive. It's like a pentacle. This could be a commitment from someone, this could be money, this could be an offer, this could be a relationship here, this could be a solid opportunity, this could be a physical item, something tangible, but it's something that to you is going to be very valuable, and it's actually going to put you you know, it's something that's going to contribute towards your long-term stability or long-term legacy, or your something that will be there for the long term, for the like, you know, for life. So it's telling you, yeah, the minute you release this focus, you're going to receive something of value. Okay. Or the minute you focus on some sort of like independence or working on something independently, or sometimes it could just be working on yourself, or just like self-investments, or you know, just like financial security, financial independence, personal development, like just stuff to do with self, or investing time into self, or you personally investing in like a project here. 3 of Pentacles. Some of you guys as well, if you're doing something but there's like a group of people or some sort of support here, or a team or something that's needed. So the more, once you start to focus on something like independently, it's like what you need starts to show up, and it might show up one by one. So if you need 3 different pieces to the puzzle here, start focusing on like, you know, the value that you need to invest in something, and then like one piece of value is going to show up next, the other one, then the other one. Some of you guys, it could be different people, but it's like, you know, it will show up one by one, right? So yeah, 4 of Wands. And for some of you guys, it might just be something new as well. Something new. Some of you guys, it could even be money. Some of you guys, it's money. Some of you guys, it's a person. Some of you guys, I feel like you're going to get something. Some of you guys as well, like there could be someone that has love for you here as well. Someone that's going to come to you from a very loving space. Okay, so there's different things I'm seeing. Some of you guys are going to get money. Some of you guys, it could be a home. Some of you guys, it could be an asset. Some of you guys, it could be something very tangible. Okay, or an investment here. Okay, but you're going to receive something valuable. That's one thing. You're going to receive 3 different things of value. OMG. Oh, gee, you're just telling me this now, Spirit. Hold on. Let me write this down. Oh, this is funny. 3 different things of value. So the first one is either money, or something tangible, something physical, an asset. Or if it's a person, it's like solid commitment. Like, you know, they're committed, right? The second thing is definitely a person, okay? Now, this person could either be 1 or 3 different things, okay? It could be a child, or it could be someone that's very genuine, that has love for you, that wants to, you know, come towards you. Or it could be someone that has something like a gesture for you. Okay, so this is them doing something from a place of like love or understanding or compassion, or but it's something new. Okay, so this initiates something new, some sort of new start. And then a third thing is this Three of Pentacles here. I feel like the third thing is like some sort of leg up in a situation. Yeah, well, by the third thing, you're going to be walking into the sunset. The third thing is like a leg up in something here. Yeah, some of you guys, it's like, it's a leg up in some sort of idea you had, or some sort of decision that you made. It's like success with it, but it's like you have a leg up. Okay, so that's the third thing. So like, yes. And for others of you guys, if it's not that, like if you're looking for like a new job or something, it could be like new job. Some of you guys, it could be level up. For others of you guys, it could be like some sort of like teamwork. For others of you guys, it could be like you know, friends, loved ones, family members, children. It could also be like a creative project that starts, like you level up with something that you're working on. Or you accumulate more value on something, or you put more work into something. Some of you guys as well with these is Pentacles energy, so there's something about you when you're doing this like self-investment or this independence work with the Pentacles. It's all about you investing time into whatever you're doing, so it's like investing solid time into it. So time is valuable, so if you invest what's valuable to you into something, then the universe is going to give you something valuable. So if you invest your time into something, you know, and not just your time, because you have to have the right ingredients as well. So your time, your love, you know, your passion, and you do it from a place of clarity, like you know what you're doing, you're clear on it. Okay, boom. You're passionate about it. Okay, boom. You have love for it, you're doing it from a place of, oh, I love this, I'm giving love to this is coming from, you know, a genuine place inside me. This is what I want to do, this is what I love, this is me, this is, you know, whatever. And then with the Pentacles, then you put time into it, and you know, all of those ingredients here, it's like boom, successful result, you're moving forward. So yeah, saying the more that you put in time into whatever it is that you think is valuable here, this is like a personal thing, you're going to see more things of value come towards you in different forms, because you are just like focused on, like, you know, giving value to what you want to accumulate more value, right? Hold on. Yeah, it's like there's something you're working on. Some of you guys as well, if you're like a new business owner or something like that, okay, you could just be working on something, and maybe you're thinking, okay, soon I'm gonna need like employees and stuff like that. But it's like you could be working on something first, and then like, you know, you're actually able to accumulate quite a lot of. So what, like, let's say you sell something, right, and you need to make something, and then it's like you're able to like get quite a few things of something. I don't know how to explain it, like. I just want like a simple analogy, generic analogy. Okay, I'm just gonna say like a car. Like, no. Okay, no, that's too. Okay, I'm gonna say food. Let's just do food as a good example. Let's say you make food, right, and you're selling food. You, because you like to cook food, you genuinely love to cook food. Yeah, you could see. Thank you, spirits. Give me. You could do that what you love, and you put that. You give that to the customers, right? And the more that you're doing that, you're going to know that, okay, at some point I'm going to need more people to be able to help to kind of get more out. But it's like once you first just start doing something because you love it, and then just trying to, like, you know, give it from a place of love. And again, to me, this could be work. Some of you guys, it could be, you know, loved ones, things like that, or friends, things to do with like happiness, whatever. Success, loved ones. It's kind of like children. It's kind of like, yeah, the more that you start giving that out, you're gonna then see that not only is it reciprocated, that same energy that you're putting out is reciprocated. So if you're giving out positivity, that's reciprocated. If you're giving out love, that's reciprocated. Giving out understanding, that's reciprocated. All those things. But you're also going to see that because of the the happiness, because every time that's reciprocated, that's going to reinforce your happiness and your enthusiasm and your feeling of success, which is only going to maximize your vibration. And then the more that's happening, that more and more and more, to the point where at first it's just going to seem like, okay, I'm just receiving cups, so gestures and love, and I'm hearing likes, so as well, stuff like that. It could have something to do with likes, right? So if it's even social media, okay, the cups could be likes and the pentacles could be like comments or something, or like, if not comments, or whatever's valuable to you in regards to like what you're trying to, what you feel like is harder to gain, right? But depending on how this is resonating for you, but it's like you may feel like you're only just getting like cups, right? But it's like the more that flow is bouncing back and forth, there may be a natural wait time here with the Three of Wands. But it's like, as long as you're not focused on like, okay, well, where's it coming in? Is it coming in? Is it coming in? Is it coming in? And you're just focused on the love and the giving and the exchange, it's like you're going to start attracting the other pieces. And the same way as well, like I said, if you're doing this, like the whole food company analogy, the more you start putting out your food and you love to cook, you're going to have people that love what you cook, and they're going to keep coming back, and they will even wait in line to come back for this food. So then you have people lining up at your door, right? And in that point, you're like, okay, I know I'm going to need more people to help to get this food out. But by the time that happens, because you've been having so much people love your food, they have genuinely invested in your thing, in your business, in your food. So now with those investments, you can use those investments to now hire employees, right? So it's kind of saying you can produce something here yourself from a place of love it, and then naturally accumulate the people that love what you're doing, and then you're going to also gain some sort of value or income from that as well, naturally. And then with that, that's what you use to invest in that, to then do that, something like that. Okay, and for others of you guys, it could just be something completely different here. Okay, it could be something to do with like there could also be something like, somebody you could be waiting for like some sort of like some sort of breakthrough in a situation. But again, I feel like it's just saying, if you're in your head about that, there could be a lack of clarity in regards to like what you can do now, the energy that you could put out now. Yeah, the World card, it's saying show up in that energy now. Okay, don't worry so much about the pentacles. Okay, focus on the cups right now, and then it's gonna come. But with the pentacles, focus on the pentacles in the sense of, what are you investing time doing? Like, invest your time in what you think is valuable to you, and the more you invest your time in those things, then you're going to accumulate more value coming towards you. So if you think people coming to see what you're if to you people coming to see what you're producing of value is value, then you putting time into what you think is valuable, and giving value to others is what's gonna then make them reciprocate giving value to you, which could be in the form of just them being there. That could be the valuable thing. If it's a service, it could be something to do with the paying. If it's like you want them to invest time, then it could be something like that. But it's like, or if it's like a personal relationship for some of you guys, it could be different. It could be like knowing what's valuable to the person here, okay, through like heart-to-heart conversations, like figuring out, okay, like what is valuable to you. Especially some of you guys, if you're single, you're waiting for like a new partner, if you're waiting for someone to be happy, there's something about conversations, and opening up, having conversations and learning like, okay, like what is it that's valuable to you. Or even if you're in a committed relationship, some of you guys, that could have been, some of you guys, you're breaking free from something, some of you guys, you're waiting for something. But it's kind of like, yeah, like what's valuable to you, and having that understanding, so then both people can reciprocate, like, that in the form of pentacles to each other, and both feel like they're getting what's valuable. But that's not going to be for everybody. Take what resonates for your storyline. But yeah, like I said, some of you guys, you definitely put something behind you. If there was someone that you feel like you can see eye to eye with something on, I see that's kind of behind you. You're looking towards the future. But if you feel like you're looking towards the future and nothing's coming in, it's telling you to invest in your independence, invest in, personal goals, the things that you need to do at this time, and you're going to naturally start to see things build and like, having a leg up. But do it from a place of love and emotional investment here, and then you're also going to see those things as well. But yeah, I feel like Also, as well, if you're single and you want like a new, if you're thinking about like a new partner, it's saying that when you show up in this like energy, that person will kind of seek you, or they will see you. Okay. Well, this is more so for the female Aquarius I'm picking up here. I feel like for the masculine Aquarius, like you may come across like you're gonna see someone, but it's like you may even both like see each other at the same time, but it's like I feel like the masculine is gonna want to get a closer look. But yeah, with the Empress energy here though, if you split from someone here as well, someone could see you show up in like a new energy and be like, oh, look at them, they transformed, wow, you know. And then I don't know, there could be some sort of like that could bring upon some sort of like maybe that's when they finally understand. And for some of you guys, that might not mean it's gonna be like it may be a thing where it's not even like it might just be like from afar, like someone sees you and they finally understand, but it's a conversation that just never gets like, okay, it's going to be different depending on this is, okay, like if it's a romantic situation and you're moving on, then it might be something where it's like, okay, if you don't see this person, then maybe it's a conversation left unsaid, but they'll see you some way and then be like, yeah, I understand, right? Where maybe they didn't understand before and now they just feel like, okay, I just have to kind of surrender to this loss now. But for others of you guys, if it's someone that you actually have, you know, some sort of like a commitment with here, but maybe there's just some sort of maybe you're waiting for some sort of conversation or something here. I feel like it's telling you to just kind of focus on self-investment, okay, kind of like you're gonna get some sort of new idea or new insight and you're gonna show up somewhat transformed, or like in this new energy or this new cycle where it's going to be hard not to kind of like see you, feel you, and yeah, the Devil energy, King of Wands in the reverse. Okay. But it's just saying as long as okay, it's just saying don't okay. Here's one to the best of the Devil energy. It's just saying don't pursue any like Devil energy here. So this could be a person, or this could be like tendencies or beliefs, or don't pursue things that are gonna make you stuck. Don't pursue things that are deceptive. Don't pursue things that like make you angry. Like don't go towards it here because it's just like a trap. It's kind of like it's like you seeing the trap, and the traps are usually things that do trigger you. That's the worst thing about it. That's why there's always a lesson, because the traps are usually in the triggers. Okay, so it's saying that when you feel like, okay, maybe soon you're going to feel like you're showing up in this transformed energy, and that shift is going to be like felt, it's going to be noticed, it's going to be different. So maybe you guys at that point, if you feel like there's something you don't have clarity on, you may want to make a new decision at that point, or there may be some sort of clarity or communication, or something. And for some of you guys it might just be a cut off. Okay, so depending on like again whether this is someone that you feel like you already have like a commitment with, or you're going to be committed to them anyway, or if it's someone that you feel like you're not gonna see them again or something like that, it's obviously it's different. But if it's someone where you feel like, okay, like whatever, when you show up in this new energy and with the Three of Wands, this could be some point, 3 days, 3 months, 3 weeks, yeah, some time in the future. It could really be any time in the future, to be honest. But yeah, if this is someone that you would have some sort of commitment with, then there could be when you're in this transformed state, then you may have clarity on some sort of communication, and there may be like some sort of understanding that's had on both sides and some sort of like clarity here. But for others of you guys, if it's something where it's like, okay, there was something that it's like you just can't, like it's just completely stuck, it's just completely toxic, deceptive, and maybe this was more like a sexual thing or something, or just something that yeah, it's just, or something to do with like yeah, like something that something that um something that like for instance, this is the difference. If you're dealing with someone that when you feel like you heal and you try to move forward successfully, they then like act hurt so that you can't move forward, then this might be someone that you're kind of moving forward from, right? But if this is like someone where yeah, they may see you in this new energy successful, like in your progress, and you know, they may offer you something of value, okay, and then you may have clarity like, okay, they're offering me something valuable, you know, and you will have a choice whether you want that value or not, okay, but it will be a choice based upon, like, it's not choosing like, oh, do I want this because like this is not valuable for me. They would offer you something valuable that's, you know, whether that be like a commitment or some money or something to do with something tangible, something physical, or relationship, or dependability or something like that. You know, this could be after a period of like healing and like a new perspective. But like I said, if it's something to do with like someone that you have to fully cut off, but you got like, you have to release this just to move forward and heal anyway. But if it's something that will come back around for you in a better tone, then it would be something that's like, you know, actually stable. Like it would be something that's stable, okay, like it's Four of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Like it would be something that's already stable. It already is offering you something valuable from like the jump, right? There'd be no confusion there. It's valuable, right? Yeah. But if it's, but again, if it's just something where you feel like you're just pouring into it, then yeah, I feel like it's just telling you there's something about this separation is going to help you with your choices and like, you know, in regards to like, you know, the future and things. But I feel like it's just telling you right now, like, don't focus on any of like emotions or feelings of like anger or resentment or frustration, or vice versa, okay, justice in reverse, or focusing on any injustices. Instead, try to just focus more on making decisions in the present in regard that will positively benefit your future. And you're going to start to see, once you're doing that, like you're going to be offered like pentacles. I'll say that and then get another Knight of Pentacles. You're going to be offered pentacles again, like I said, two at minimum. Two at minimum. One could come in a bit sooner than the other one, okay, but it's just telling you focus on self-love, focus on healing, focus on self-investment, self-independence, self-stability, focus on happiness, focus on the things that make you happy, focus on like happy coping mechanisms. So that's like your little tasks. So think, what are the things that like really just keep me in this like good energy? Like what is that thing? Is there like a happy song? Do you guys have like a happy song where it's like you could just listen to it at any time and you just want to just like dance, you know, like maybe having that song like near, so it's like, okay, I just listen to that a few times a day. Well, it's going to help you manifest what you want quicker, because it's going to help impact your vibration, and it's going to help you to loosen your grip on anything that you feel like is kind of like grey now. If anything's gone grey, you feel like it's expired, it's time to leave it behind and walk forward here, okay? And anything that you meets you in this new tone, anything that is manifested by the time you've arrived is for you, because this is the number 3. So it's like once you've walked away from whatever this is and you've walked into something, something would be something that's manifested would be on the other side. You just have to do what you need to do to get through this point and turn your own world, turn the color in your own world from these two colors, right? And I feel like sometimes you may feel like you're right in between and you're just trying to get like that last little bit of color, right? So yeah, we'll just get some advice for you, loves. Activation, new level awareness, awakening, beginnings, lovely. Protection energy, clarity, awareness, clarity, peace of mind. So again, it's just saying keep a clear mind here, because the more you keep a clear mind or do things that will help you keep a clear mind, because not only are you going to have like breakthroughs in ideas and divine ideas, but like you may even feel like you go through like a period of an awakening, or like you make a very powerful choice, or you have such strong clarity that, you know, this brings you towards some sort of like new level or a new powerful beginning. Okay. Also something about like your third eye chakra here. Trusting your intuition here. Your intuition could be trying to give you messages. As soon as I say messages, your intuition, I feel like it's trying to give you messages. So it's saying keep a clear mind, because you'll be getting like messages and stuff. Yeah, or a messenger or a message will bring news, knowledge, or clarity. So you get some sort of message that's going to bring you clarity. So if you can stay in a clear mind, when you start to get these messages, you're going to be able to have clarity on it, because you've already got clarity in your mind at the time, or you're at a place of ease or at peace of mind. Okay, so it's going to keep that peace of mind, so then when these messages come through, like it's clear for you and you're able to make the best decision to protect yourself here. Okay, yeah, we've got a woman of significance. We've got use your strength, tap into your warrior spirit. We've also got child spirit, playful energy, freedom, authenticity, youthful energy, curiosity can symbolize a child of significance. We've also got King of Pentacles energy, mature, male, wealthy, dependable, businessman. And then we've got, so this, you could be dealing with a Capricorn here, could be dealing with Leo, could be dealing with Gemini, but it doesn't have to be. But yeah, we've got best to avoid unnecessary toxic things, behaviors, people, places, negativity, codependency, devil energy. So hold on, there's an energy here. I was saying, best again, don't invest in anything that would keep you stuck, anything that would, any people, behaviors, or places that are toxic or unnecessary, or that are negative, or attachments or codependency. Okay, and this is what's going to keep you free. Okay, so move from that like curiosity, that happy youthful energy here. Some of you guys as well, it's like you could have like positive, this, I feel like you have some sort of like positive thoughts here. As soon as there could be like a child here that thinks like positive thoughts of like a specific female or someone. But we've got use your strength, tap into your warrior spirit. Okay, so again, that may resonate different for each of you guys, but there's like a woman and a male and a child here. Okay, or this could be a woman, a male, and a child, or for some it could be like a mother and a child, and then like, yeah, chariot here as well, mother and a child, and then something over there. But then for opposite of you guys, it doesn't have to be mother and a child. It could be a child, a female, a male, someone else. We've also got the chariot here, Cancer energy, the wounded warrior as well, victory in battle, recoup, reflection, healing, gratitude, and rest. So some of you guys, I feel like if you're in this child spirit here, freedom, authenticity, okay, you could have positive thoughts when you think of someone here. It could be telling you here, tap into your warrior spirit, move forward, put plans into action, take action, materialize. Moving forward, willpower, success, action, determination, standing tall. Okay, so this is you putting action in and then moving towards it. Okay, so some of you guys, your action, maybe you may have to do some work like on a computer here on a desk, and then you may have to do some work where you have to like kind of be out and about or be on the move. Okay, so it's kind of like put action into both of those things at this time. They could also have something to do with like a vehicle or a mode of transport. But again, we've got clear your mind, anxiety, silence loud thoughts again here. So lovely, guys. I definitely feel like it's going to be moving towards some sort of success and spiritual evolution and victory, as long as you're determined and you have the willpower and you take action and you move forward, overcoming obstacles. Yes, lovely. So yeah, tap into that child spirit, be playful, be youthful, authentic, curious about new things, energy, freedom. Take more walks as well in nature. That's going to help with you keeping a clear mind, okay, and receiving more clarity on these messages. But yeah, loves, I'm going to leave that there. Thank you guys so much for being here. Your energy is much appreciated. Don't forget to give this video a like if it was helpful and if it resonates. And yeah, guys, I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Stay spiritually charged.